Hey guys, so in this video, I'll be taking you through how to calculate your net PPM figure on your Amazon vendor account. So my name is Benjamin Bolshinsky. I used to work at Amazon in the vendor management team, and now I run a company called called Vendor Launch, not Amazon. Unfortunately, I don't own a company called Amazon yet. But yeah, so we work with Amazon vendors to grow their purchase orders. So, without further ado, the most important thing is your net PPM figure. It is the main metric that Amazon uses to track the profitability of your products and your vendor account. Obviously, the more profitable you are for Amazon, the more likely they are to grow your business, right? They don't want to lose money. So that's why you should track your net PPM, and it should be something that you prioritize on your account. So really, to calculate net PPM, you take your product's selling price, step one. This is the price on website. You subtract the cost price you've got loaded in your Amazon vendor account. You add any trading terms with Amazon. This typically is a combination of marketing and damage allowance, but can include other trading terms. And this is what they claim back, the cost of doing business with Amazon, essentially. Add any additional funding agreements you might have. So, promotional funding agreements for Black Friday, for example, any other straight pay lump sum agreements that will be feeding into their bottom line. And then you divide this result by the selling price to get yourself a percentage figure called Amazon net PPM. So the best way I can illustrate this is with an example. Say you're selling a product on Amazon with a selling price and or a recommended retail price of $30. Let me just zoom in. $30. And say you've got a cost price loaded into the system of $25. And your trading terms with Amazon are 15%. In other words, your marketing and damage allowance combined to 15%. Marketing and damage allowance, by the way, is really the exact same thing. They call them different things. They can call them whatever they want, but really it feeds into one percentage figure. And so in this example, we've got trading terms of 15%. So the trading terms of 15%, they are applied onto the cost price. In this case, 15% of $25 is $3.75. So this is the terms that they will claim back when Amazon sell your products to the consumer. And then net PPM. So that is calculated as follows. We take the selling price, $30. We subtract the cost. So this is the buy price, what Amazon are buying the product from you at, $25. We add the trading terms, which, as I mentioned, $3.75. We add these trading terms. Again, we can add other VFCC. So this stands for vendor-funded contract COGS, so other agreements, promotional agreements, straight pay agreements, and so on. We add those trading terms, and then we get a net PPM figure of 29%. Important thing to note, advertising costs are not included in your net PPM. So even if you're spending hundreds of thousands of dollars in advertising, these do not feed into your vendor manager's P&L, and therefore they are not included in your net PPM figure. If you're on AVS, paying for the Amazon vendor service, that is also not included in net PPM typically. And yeah, obviously every category has a different average, a different benchmark that Amazon will use for the net PPM figure. For example, the consumables category might be a bit less, say 30-35%, whereas a category like toys, home and leisure, sports, home, that might be a bit higher, say 35, 40, 45%. So it really depends on the category that you're in, and also the marketplace that you're in. Typically, as a marketplace on Amazon grows, so 5-6 years after it launches, Amazon in that marketplace begins to prioritize net PPM more so as the marketplace matures. So depending on what stage your market is in, if it's a developed market versus a developing market, the net PPM target might be slightly different as well. And then lastly, Why is NetPPM important? So the more profitable product, as I mentioned, the more likely Amazon is to promote that product, right? Think about it from their perspective. They want to grow the business of more profitable vendors because they make more money. Whereas if you're super not profitable, your net PPM is very low, then Amazon is not incentivized to grow your business. In fact, uh, it can lead to suppressions. Amazon can manually yank products which are unprofitable. It's called CRAP, which stands for cannot realize a profit. So yeah, it's really important that you track this net PPM figure. To summarize, any problem that Amazon has, that problem also becomes your problem. So, selling things profitably, Amazon's problem, it is also your problem. But yeah, hopefully that makes sense. Let me know if you have any questions and have a great day. Bye.